Hello, and welcome to the Board Game Chuck YouTube channel. My name is Pierre. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Tribes of the Wind. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the discovery.
All right, here we go. Tribes of the Wind. Here's the back there for you. Let's get into it here. Ooh. There you go. Perfect. So we'll start off with the rulebook as always. It's nice that they put the components right on the front. I don't even have to go looking for them, which is good. Going here, just a typical rulebook, 12 pages. Yeah, glossaries and whatnots. Perfect. So I guess the first thing we'll do, I'll take a look at these long things here, and these are the card holders for each player. So card holder looks like this, right? It's a regular card holder, because in this game, it doesn't even fit in the box, except if it goes diagonally. So in this game, actually I'll explain in this game after I open the cards. It'll make more sense. I'll be right back. So I'm back here, so we'll take a look. So these are the element cards, and if you'll take a look at the back here, some are green, right? Some are red for fire, some are blue for water, and then yellow is air, green is earth here. And so you'll shuffle all these up. And the reason you have card holders is because you have a hand of 5 cards, and you actually have to play your cards according to, well, not according to, but you play your cards with what your opponents have on the back of their cards. So if I can take a look at one of these here, a simple one. So this one here just says that if you have 2 waters, you get this much. If you have 3 waters, you get this. But here, let's go through them, and I'll stop when I... So this one here, if you have less fire than one of your opponents, you get this. If you have less fire in your hands than both of your opponents, you get this. So that's why you need to know what kind of elements your opponents have. And this is the element in the front as well here. In case you forget, you do always count the card when you're counting how many elements you have. Like I said, like the pretty backs as well. And this is Vincent Dutray artwork, so let's go through these lovely cards as well, as he is an amazing artist. Even though these are duplicates, these are real nice. Like this is kind of duplicated a little bit, like there's no person in the corner there. Just go through them here real fast, like a little bit. I've just, like half an hour ago, finished watching the tutorial to play this on the Meeple University YouTube channel. Let's check them out. I always like how they present their tutorials. Tarrant, I believe his name is. He does a really good job of explaining what's going on. So the person is there, and then she's not there, and then she's replaced by a rabbit. That's strange. I'm just gonna keep going here. Lovely colors and lovely pictures so far. Well, they are repeated a little bit. Some of them are different enough. See, like there's a little fire and then a big fire at the back of that engine there. So I guess the story of this is it's kind of post-apocalyptic Earth crisis type stuff. People live in these trees, and down below is pollution. You got to clear the pollution and plant some forests, build some villages. First to build their 5 villages triggers the end of the game, and then after the end of the game, oh, look at that bird. After that, whoever has the most victory points wins. Oh, that's cool with the vines and the bird. Yeah, there's just enough diversities in these cards to just make them really beautiful. That's awesome. But then here, so there's 2 more types of cards. The second one is just the village cards here. They look like this. They're like, stars and... and then they're pretty ordinary looking. You can either slide them under your player mat and get an endgame scoring bonus, which is this one, or you can just get this right away when you build a village. If I'm understanding that correctly. And like I said, it's just a whole bunch of iconography and whatnots. So in-game scorings. It's nice there. Next, I'm going to actually take these out. Sorry for the noise. The last bit of cards here are the guide cards, and they look like this. So they are player-based. So there's the black player, it seems, green, yellow, blue, and red. And I'm not sure if they're all the same for each player, but these are, when you can do certain things on your player board, you can play one of these cards. And yeah, so they're kind of same but different for the red and blue player. They just have the picture of the person on the back as well on the front, so you don't like this guy. This guy would not look out of place in the board game Oak. That is just, you know, druids doing druid things. So there you go. Next, let's break into this bag of wood here. So these here are the Wind Rider little minifigs. They're like your villagers in a sense, and you send them out, and you send them out onto the forest tiles that you build to build villages. The next tiles we'll show are said villages here. This is what the villages look like. Right, pretty cool. They look like tree houses because they are built in the trees. And then last but not least for the wooden components, we have temples. And the temples look like, oops, all right, I'll just get that in focus there. Yeah, just like that. And temples are for scoring purposes and whatnots. Let's get that bag out of the way. And then there's some organization, which is always appreciated. Until, of course, Folded Space makes an insert, and I will probably buy it because I'm a shill for that company, Folded Space. So here we have the pollution tokens, which you put a certain number on your board to start the game, and you can accumulate it during the game as well. Here we have the water tokens here, so same thing for both. See, burp. And here we have some forest tiles right here. These ones with the flags are starting forest tiles, so you would hand this one to the first player, and then second, third, fourth, and fifth if they are there. And we have some water tokens, but times 5, so this is a 5 token, of course. This is the game end token, so whoever builds their 5 villages first, as depicted on this little token here, right, will receive 5 victory points. There you go. So I'll switch these over. See, you got like some different iconography on some of the forests there. They're very pretty and prairie pool. And some of them, see, you have to go by player count. So you would take these out or you would put these in if only you're playing a 5-player game, 4, and then 3. There you go. We have some more villages here, different colors. So you would shuffle this stack up and put it to the side. Sorry, did I say villages? I meant forest tiles. There you go. Very nice. And then here, last but not least, we have the player boards. And so this is the objectives I was talking about on the player board. So if you can make this happen on your player board, you get one of those cards. And this does not need to be in a straight line, because as you can see, there's only 4 spaces here, but there's 5 of these. So as long as you can trace your finger orthogonally to a yellow, a green, let's say a green here, green, yellow, purple, or in any kind of combination like that, you get one of those cards. And this one is to put a village in those 3 spots. See how they're highlighted there? 1, 2, 3. Put villages there, and then you get that. And different people have different things here. So this one is 8 X's. Oh, you have to clear 8 pollution, perhaps? And then everyone has the village patterns there. And then this is where you would put your temples to start the game. Take it and you put it on and you get these rewards. Right? So 2 water, 5 of those Wind Riders, Ixnay 2 pollution, and then this has to do with putting a village down, I believe. Next one here is 2. Those are the cards that you can put here on the side. You would slide them here, those cards, the endgame scoring ones, and then the cards that you receive for doing these patterns you get on this side. See, there's only 2 slots there. And then next we have this magnificent druid here. He wants 3 stars, and I don't remember what the stars are, but there you go. If you get 3 stars, that happens. And maybe stars or villages is like a little. This is your starting village here. So it says 7 of that little icon. So you would put your 7 Wind Riders on here, and then when you get Wind Rider movement, they can move down into the forest or the village that you've created. And here's the last one here. Back of the boards. Oh, there's 2-sided. I don't know if they're different. They are not. And then at the bottom of the boards here, you see endgame scoring. So if you have 0, 1, or 2 pollution left, you get 12, 7, or 3 points. This is if you have, if you've played 9 plus tiles, 8 or 7, you get these points. If you've put down 4 or 3 of your temples, those points. You have 3 points per village you've put down. And then, of course, that endgame scoring tile is worth 5 points. And then here is, you would calculate these endgame scoring cards that you've accumulated. And you calculate those, and whoever has the most points wins. Tiebreaker is whoever has the most water. So there you go, empty box, end of video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I'll be sure to answer it as soon as I can. And until next time, have a good one.